Welcome back. Arsenal begin the new season at home to Nottingham Forest tomorrow lunchtime. Manager Mikel Arteta has been speaking to the media ahead of the game. Our reporter James Savundra has been there at their training ground for us, and we speak to him live right now. James, good afternoon to you. So, first of all, what did Mikel Arteta have to say about potential arrivals?
Good afternoon, David. Well, yes, Arsenal moved early in this transfer window, didn't they? Bringing in Jurrien Timber, Kai Havertz and Declan Rice, spending more than £200 million in the process. But now on the eve of their new Premier League campaign, they're on the brink of signing a goalkeeper in the form of David Raya from Brentford to add competition for places when it comes to that number 1 jersey. We understand it's initially a loan, a fee of £3 million. Arsenal will be paying Brentford, but then they have the option to buy him for £27 million. So Arsenal needed to have registered him by midday today if he is to be part of their matchday squad tomorrow against Nottingham Forest. But Mikel Arteta said there's no news on incoming, so it's unlikely he'll be eligible to play tomorrow against Nottingham Forest. And Arteta has spoken to all the players and said he wants the highest possible level of competition for every single place in this squad. And Aaron Ramsdale, we understand, is bringing on this challenge of competing for that number 1 jersey with David Raya. And I asked Mikel Arteta about increasing the competition for places in this Arsenal squad. Has David Raya been signed in time to be part of tomorrow's matchday squad?
No, we have no news on any incomings.
Is his signing, if and when it is confirmed, a sign that you really want the highest possible competition for places in every single area of the pitch?
Well, that's what we've been trying to do, obviously increase the depth of the squad, but the quality as well, and the ability to be more flexible and the ability to have more quality and more interactions with players that can make us better, and that's the whole point of it.
Could that added competition for places create a challenge for you keeping everybody happy this season?
Well, I think you have to treat everybody with the sense that it's important, and you have to make them important. In order to that, at the end, they have to play football matches. In football, it's a collective sport, and only 11 players play, and there's another 11 players most of the time that they are not happy with the situation. Is how they deal with that, and how they accept their role, because it's going to change. Every 3 days, you're going to have a game, and that's going to change. And as well, it tells you a lot about the human being and the profession, not only when you are playing or when you're not, what actually is your contribution to that team, whether it is not to play at all or to play when it's needed to help the team to win the games. And then I want players that really have the feeling that they are happy when the team wins.
Now, James, at the end of this season, it will be 20 years since Arsenal last won the Premier League title. Is there a belief there that they can go that one step further compared to last season?
Well, expectations have definitely changed, David, after that surprise title challenge last season. Arsenal were top of the Premier League table for 248 days, and competing once again at the top of this Premier League table will be minimum expectations. And Mikel Arteta admitted as much himself in the press conference. But Manchester City have won 5 out of the last 6 Premier League titles, and Mikel Arteta knows that Arsenal need a monumental points tally to try and usurp them at the top of the Premier League table this year. And as you mentioned there, when we head to next May, it will mark 20 years since Arsenal's last title victory in 2004, the Invincibles campaign. But Mikel Arteta said this is a new era and it's about creating new memories rather than leaning too much on past successes.
With the incredible history that we have and that group of players have, and the experiences that they had together, to put them at the service of the club, on those players and the staff to help us to become better, I think is something that we must do. I think we are trying to bring that back in the best possible way, and I think we made some important steps on that sense.
And lastly, can that be repeated, or what can you try and learn from the Invincibles and try and take into this Arsenal side?
I think they were the Invincibles, that they will be the only ones. The way they did it, it was in their own way, and we have to write our own history. It will be different, but hopefully very beautiful as well.
It was defeat against Nottingham Forest in May that officially ended Arsenal's title bid last season, and tomorrow they're likely to come up against their former goalkeeper, Matt Turner. The American signed for Nottingham Forest from Arsenal on Wednesday. But good news when it comes to Arsenal from a team news perspective. Only Mohamed Elneny and Gabriel Jesus will definitely be missing tomorrow, so it means Zinchenko and Jorginho are likely to be part of the matchday squad. And a word on Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian striker, having knee surgery a couple of weeks ago. He's set to step up his recovery next week and be involved in some activity on the training field. So Arsenal looking to go one better this year. They begin their title challenge at home to Nottingham Forest at the Emirates in tomorrow's lunchtime kickoff.
Thank you very much indeed, James.